Recording in progress.
All right, very good evening to all. Hope I'm audible.
Yes.
So we will wait for another couple of minutes as we are expecting few more participants to join. All right. Very good evening to all once again.
Good evening, sir.
All right. So before starting session, because I was expecting few more participants to join. Till they join, can we have a small introduction individually? Till then, because after they join, introduction means it takes lots of time. So let's till they join, let's have a small introduction round. So first, let's go with an alphabetic order. Abhishek. Abhishek, can I have your introduction, small introduction from your end? Yeah, let's go for it. Ajay.
Oh, hi. Very good evening.
Good evening.
Hi, myself Ajay Keware. Basically I'm from the Maharashtra state, and I'm here for learning my Excel skills.
Okay, great. So, any expectations?
Actually, I'm expecting much more knowledge from basic to advanced level.
Okay, right. Thank you. Thank you, Ajay.
Thank you.
Nikhil.
Hi, I'm Nikhil Fadnis, and I'm stationed in Hyderabad only. I have already here in the sense well, I was working for Dr. Reddy's, but I have not practiced much. So
Okay.
I'd have to practice a lot so as to master it. Otherwise, what usually happens is only just keep learning and not experimenting it or not applying it. So makes me forget everything. So that's my expectation.
Okay. All right. Then I have Kumar Reddy. Kumar, can I have a small introduction from you? Okay. Vishnu Priya.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
So myself, Vishnupriya, I completed my bachelor's in 2019, and I worked as a HR recruiter for two
Okay.
years, and now I'm looking for the new opportunities to go into the IT software.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Can I have offline introduction too?
Hello, I'm Sushil Chaudhary, and I'm currently pursuing my BTech in Mechanical Engineering in Vienna, India.
Okay. So, Nick Burfitt.
Myself, I'm Shafi. Currently, I'm working as a research engineer in motors. How I want to know about Excel for my actually, it's relating to my job.
Okay.
So I
Yourself.
Hello, I'm myself, Krupa, Chi, and I improve my skills in Excel.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. I think no one have joined. All right. So that's fine. Good introduction. So mix of participants experience as well as pressure to excel. All right. So now let's start the session. Before starting session, let me introduce myself also. Let's have introduction. So myself, Mohammad Khadir, working as an IT faculty. I have more than 20 years of experience and also a Microsoft certified trainer, certified by Microsoft, Microsoft Office specialist, as well as Microsoft Excel expert with various versions. And also, I'm a corporate trainer where I've imparted classes with more than 100 different clients. Trainee wise, more than 50 trainees, students I have trained on advanced Excel. Let me share some of my client where I've imparted classes mostly on advanced Excel. Hope my screen is visible to all.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So these are my clients where I imparted classes mostly on advanced Excel. So this is only one slide. I have multiple more slides. So if I go with this slide itself, you can see one of the biggest organization like Aditya Birla, KPMG, right? As well as financial organization like Bank of America, DCB Bank, DHFL Home Loans, and then bank nowadays mostly trending one, Bandhan Bank, Fed Bank. Right. The next pharma organization like Sanofi, Nepropress, Isa, Newland, Fair Prince Pharma, right? So Biocon, these are for pharma organization. Apart from this, we have imparted classes for Genpact, Tata Technologies, Paytm, Agrogen, NTPC. Not only private sectors got an opportunity to impart classes for government sectors also, like police department, prison department, GSI, NTPC, water and land management, CGG, custom departments like government sectors, as well as got an opportunity to impart classes for academic sectors also, like NMIMS University. So in North is this is one of the it comes under top three universities, Nancy Munji, as well as got an opportunity to impart last year, got an opportunity to impart classes for IIM Udaipur, Rajasthan. So not all mathematics, with all mathematics in 20 years, you can see I have got an experience on all field, like private sectors, government sectors, as well as for academic sectors. Right, all mix of knowledge you can see in this further sessions. All right, so now my one of my biggest achievement of my career, completing like more than 20 years of experience, got an opportunity to impart classes for civil services. Hope most of you are already aware of Group 1, Group 2, Group 4 civil services. Got an opportunity to impart classes for civil service officers. From last 10 years, I'm regularly conducting classes for civil service officers like IPS, IES, IRS, IAS also. Right, all cadres. One of my biggest achievement of my career in this 20 years is in the year 2016, got an opportunity to impart classes for IS officers from 13 different states, in-service IS officers from 13 different states. So on that day, the session for them is also on Excel. All right. So you can see their seniority level also there. So all are IS officers. In the government sectors, one of the biggest posts itself is an IS. Right. So couple of batches got an opportunity to impart couple of batches for them, 60 members in a batch. Two different batches, first batch, second batch, two batches are imparted. Apart from this, got an opportunity to impart different organizations like CGG. So recently, I've imparted for CGG, Center for Good Governance. For them, from other different foreigners have came. For them, I've given a presentation. The next, you can see high radius, capital and high-tech city. Heritage, mostly aware, even Telangana as well as Andhra. So, so I am two different batches I have conducted last year, 2023 and 2024. Two batches I have conducted. This is 2023 batch. This is last year. In month of August, I have imparted for them. If I show like this, it lots of experiences I have. All right. So recent, let me even for police department. Police department, if you see like battalions. So in between all police department, only one civil service, civil dress. See. So even I have imparted classes for Hyundai, AP, police department, even intelligence department, and MMS University even got an opportunity to impart classes for Lok Sabha Secretariat, Rajya Sabha Secretariat, but got an opportunity in Lok Sabha, all officers of Lok Sabha Secretariat. Right. So that's fine. This is about my introduction, a small introduction of mine. So apart from this, that's what wherever I have gone for a advanced Excel training requirement for different clients. The first that what they'll be asking for an advanced Excel training, right? So day one itself, when I go for a basic queries, even in a basic terminology query, also they are not aware of the basics. even though they are regularly working with their Excel environment only. But they want advanced Excel. So advanced Excel is fine. But first of all, you will be familiar with the basics, basic terminologies. What are the terminologies we use? In a private sectors, what I have seen with most of the participants, we are familiar with only one platform, like one project will be working with that same process we will be doing. Morning to daily routine is that only. Apart from that, we won't be working with any other topic also in Excel. First, we need to download, we need to format it, we need to set the report, different kinds of report we need to do. The same format, so your routine work will be doing. Apart from that, we won't try any other new also. Right. So based on my experience, I came across all this. So now, before starting with the class and all, so let's have some basic brush up so that let's see where we are, at what level we are to go for advanced. Is it fine for all? Even though it's
Yes.
a demo session for us, but instead of demo, it will be like most of interactive session. Right. So now let me take you through one simple example to work out with. I'm going with the one file here called as formatting. Formatting. Right. So here I have gone with the title name called as formatting. Is my data is formatted? Is my data formatted here? Not.
No.
Right. So my data is not in a formatted one. So it's a simple employee details, simple data, but it's not in a formatted one. Right. So let me ask you one query, those who are already working. So let me go with one query. In day-to-day activity, in which scenario will come across these type of unformatted structured data? In which scenario will come across like this? Basically, it should be like this. This is a normal Excel report type. But unfortunately, I got these type of data. In which scenario will come across these type of data? Can I know? Anyone?
So if we are collating data or if we are downloading it from some
Right. Superb. 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 Nowadays, mostly reports we are generating from an online platform only. So when you download, when you export your Excel, like but report in your Excel format, it will download in a CSV format. When you open that CSV format, it look like this. Superb. Any other scenario?
So if we are asking and for data from different, say for example, colleagues, and we are collating the data, then
All right. Superb. So when you copy paste your data from one sheet to another sheet or one file to another file, not consolidate, just copying and pasting. Right. So when you do that particular type, we will come across these type of unformatted structured data. Right. Let's take one example. Let's take one scenario to understand the concept and how we can work out. So I'm working with an XYZ organization. Right. So my senior boss have called me and asked me to send this XYZ report as early as possible within 5 minutes because he is attending a meeting with a client and he doesn't have this particular report with him. So he wants as early as possible because online or offline, he is attending a meeting. So as per the request, I have downloaded this report. Can I send the same file to my boss?
no.
I can't send because he is
No,
attending with a client meeting. So what I need to do here? So let's go one by one steps. What I need to do here?
I think we need to organize that entire data and what we'll exactly expect.
Expect is fine. So expectation is this. To do these all this expectation, what are the steps I need to do? So let's go with this width initially.
So we will have to, first increase the columns.
Yes, column width, I need to adjust column width. So manually, I can adjust like this manually, or else we'll double click on it based on the understanding level. So we'll do manually or double click. So let's go with
Double
the
click, we can.
majority like double click, right? Double click to the column in between the columns. So I can double click, not an issue. As part of my demonstration, I've taken only 7 different columns. But in a practical scenario, we'll be working with more than 7. right? Let's assume if I have 40 columns with me, I can do it with double click, 40 column double click. That's not an issue. But it's a time taking process. So what we'll do is that we can compress that particular time. So instead of going with a double click time, basing of that particular time, what I can do here is you can go to this in between 1 and A. You can see a rectangle box. Just click on it. You can see automatically it has selected the entire sheet. Now what we'll do is we'll just double click in between any one of the columns. Straight away it will adjust all 7 columns, 40 columns, 100 columns based on the content. Right. So column adjustment can be done with one click like this. This is one method. Or you can use alt combination shortcuts. Right. Any other stuff I can do here before sending?
Put
Next what
margin,
I can do?
margins.
Yes. Margins.
So yeah, tables. So I mean, we need
Yes,
to
tables. So that would until unless that would you apply borders to it, Excel data won't
borders.
look like Excel data here. Right. So first of all, I need to select the data and then apply borders. So to select the data, what we'll do, we'll go with a universal shortcut key that is
Control A.
Control
Control
A.
A. Control A will be using universal shortcut key everyone knows. Right. So now let's go with one query. Everyone uses Control A. That's fine. Everyone, even from the school started, we have learned that Control A is the best one to select the content. Not only in Excel, MS Word, PowerPoint, whichever application you are working, Control A is the best one. Can I know? Do we have any other alternate shortcut key to select the entire data apart from Control A? Anyone? Got my query? Previous option, what it does, it will select the entire sheet. I don't want to select the entire sheet. I want to select only this content, like Control A, how I have done. I want to select only this content part. So I don't want to use Control A because everyone uses Control A. So as an advanced Excel user, I want to use a separate shortcuts, a different shortcut. Anyone, any idea? No problem. Even if you are wrong also, we are not here to just send you out of the class and all. We are here to learn something.
I think
Even it is wrong also
select
not an
the
issue.
data only and pull it down.
Yes. Can you repeat once?
I think select the data only and pull it down on the end tab.
Select data. How to select the data? With the help of mouse?
Yes.
My query is that only too. I want to select the entire data using six shortcut commands. I don't want to use mouse off. I may have 1,000 records, 10,000 records, 1 lakh record. With the help of mouse selection, it's waste of time.
Okay, control plus right click.
Control right click. What it does, it will go to the last one. Control shift right will be the best one. Control shift right.
Yeah.
That's it. Not selected the data then. It has
Pull
selected only
it
the title
down.
part. Okay, control shift right, control shift down we can use. But the problem here, what I can see is
Yeah.
control shift right, 3 keys, control shift down, 3 keys, 6 keys I have used.
Yeah.
When compared to control A, control A is the best one now. Right? Any other shortcut key? What happened? Others. Vishnu Priya, you can also.
Control C.
Control C. Control C is for copy. I want the content to be selected like this. But this is control A I have used. I don't want to go with control A. Can I use any other alternate shortcut key to select this data? Be fast because I have only 5 minutes time to send this report. No one. Not tried. Only control A is the best one. Okay, let's see. So one shortcut we have seen control A. Control shift right, control shift down. Right. Select any one of the cell and then go for control shift space bar. Control shift space bar. You can see automatically my data has been selected. Second and fourth one. Control shift end also we can use. Is it? Yeah. Just select first cell and then control shift end. Three keys here also. Control shift space bar I have used. Control shift end you have used. But here also three keys I have used. But I want only 2 keys. So for that, what we can do is we can just select any one of the cell within the data and then go for control asterisk, control star. If you have a numerical keypad in your laptop, control star, control asterisk, what we pronounce. So you can see it's 2 keys we have used. Control A or control asterisk we can use. Right. So, sir, what is, do we have any difference in between these two? Control asterisk as well as control star. Do we have any difference? Like suppose if I'm selecting a cell outside of my data and then go for control A, what it has done, it has selected the entire sheet. But I don't want to select the entire sheet. So
Sir,
what
hello.
if I'm going with this control asterisk, select and then gone for control asterisk, you can see it has selected. Yes, Nikhil.
Sir, your voice is breaking, sir. Sorry.
My voice is big. I think it should be fine.
Yeah, no, audible.
Okay. Control asterisk, control star we can use to select the data. Let's assume I have selected this. Then I want to apply borders. So borders, how we'll use, basically what I've seen with the participants, we'll be directly going from here and then applying borders. We can apply like this, or we can apply borders by using a shortcut command using Alt combination. Alt H B A. Right. So how we have how I have used it, just select any one of the cells, select the data, go for left side Alt. Just activate Alt so that you can see some options have been activated on top. I want to go to Home tab, H, Borders B, All Borders A. Don't hold all keys at a time. Individually, you can press Alt H B A to apply borders. To remove borders, how we'll do? Same method. Alt H B. If you want to remove the borders, you can see a character here. And for no borders. Visible? And you can see borders have been removed. Right. So like this we can apply. Now let me apply once again. Alt HBA, that's fine. It has been applied. Now, any other stuff I can do here? Apart from that, any other steps I need to do before sending this report?
Highlight the headers.
Right, super. Highlight the header part. So Control Shift right. I've selected this title. And I want to make it nothing but different comparatively your data. I need some difference here. Right, using shortcut keys. Apart from that, I can highlight with a color. So apart from color, if I want to highlight it, you can go with bold. Make it bold, thickness. For thickness also we use universal shortcut key. What's that? Uh, what is the shortcut? To make it bold. Universal shortcut. I'm expecting that only. But you have pronounced it as Alt B. Control B, which we use regularly. But I don't want to go with Control B now. I want some other shortcut, alternate shortcut of Control B. Everyone uses Control B, Control A, Control B, and all. I don't want to use that. Let's go another shortcut key, alternate shortcut key. Control 2 for bold. Control 2 for bold here. The next, let's assume for this for this particular Excel demo, I'm expecting more than 15 participants, but unfortunately, only few have joined. I need to submit this particular report to my higher official that these particular person have joined and these are the person who have not joined, right? And any other scenario we can take. And this particular person, let's take Abhishek Sharma. He has not joined the session, so I need to cut there his name, right? So I can directly delete, but if I delete, that particular person name is not visible there. So it should remain as it is, but I need to strike it off their names. Strike off. So strike off, what you can do, you can strike it off their names on screen like this. Striking off their names. Just select the cell and then use Control 5 to strike off the names. Not only for a particular cell, you can select the entire row and then use Control 5 to strike off their names.
Sir, what is the command? Control
5.
5. Okay.
Yeah. To apply, to remove, same shortcut. Control 5 to apply, to remove also same shortcut. Now, we have in between, but after 2, we have missed out other 2 shortcuts. Yes, let us go with that. So Control 2 is for bold. Control 3 is for italic. Control 4 is for underline. You can easily remember 3 keys. Bold, italic, underline. 2, 3, 4. All right. Next, next what I can do here after making thickness and all. Can I send this particular report now? Is it done?
No.
What I need to do?
Date of joining.
Right. Super observation. I think only Nikhil is answering the online. Others also try it out. No issues. Right. So date of joining. So date of joining, because of copy and paste from one sheet to another sheet or downloading, it is showing me in a number format. I want to change it to date format. So let's increase the width manually because only one column is there. So manually I'm increasing the column width. That's fine. Now I need to select the column. I need to select this particular data. So most of the time, more than 90% I've seen with the participant will be selecting like this to select the column. This is the regular scenario what I have seen. So what happens with this is, you can see as part of my demonstration, I have taken only 75 records here. But unnecessary, how many records I'm selecting here? I don't want to select unnecessary cells here. I want to select only the 75 records. So what I'll do? First cell, Control Shift down. From top to bottom. Control Shift down. From top to bottom, we have came. That's fine. Now I can change easily. I can change it to date format. But one query here. What is my query is, I have came from top to bottom and I have changed it. I can see my output at the bottom. The changes it will show at the bottom, but I don't want to see the changes which I have applied. I don't want to see from bottom. I want to see these particular changes from top itself. From first cell itself, I want to see. So now I want to go to top. With the selection, I want to go to top so that I can apply date format to this number. How I can go to top? Got my query? Online?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, let me know then. How I can go to top with the selection. What happened? Not trying it out? You are regularly working. You are the only person regularly working.
I want to know all these things.
Okay. Online, I'm actually offline. They don't want. They are not aware of it. Offline, online, you can answer. Apart from Nikhil, try. You can try. Yeah, Nikhil, you can also try.
Sir, I'm trying, but I'm not getting it.
No? Right. So one of the answer you can see by using this scroll button, I can move down to top. That's fine. But the problem here is with this scroll button, I have only 75 record. My screen, my scroll button size is more. It will decrease the size when you are increasing the number of records. Like if I have 1,000, the size will be thinner. If I have 1 lakh record, totally thin. With mouse, I can't change, I can't go from bottom to top. That is one of the negative point with this. Any other stuff I can. Yeah, Nikhil, you are telling something.
So I'm just trying, but not able to get that.
Okay. Others, Vishnupriya, you are also intended to answer the queries. You are not work with this type of data.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I can see two new names, I think, Lakshmi as well as Pramod. And one more person have joined, Kamal. Welcome, Kamal. Yeah, be fast. So I need to answer it then. I don't want to waste much time. Let's go with the shortcut key here. One of the hidden shortcut key, that is control backspace. Irrespective of number, whatever you are down, but even if I have 1 lakh records also, I can go to top with the selection by using control backspace. This is one of the hidden shortcut key. Most, but little person, but few persons knows this particular short. Very few. Right now, I want to convert it to date format. I can directly go to this particular part, drop down, and then go for short date. Done. Any other stuff I can do here? Any other stuff I can do?
Basic.
Yes, super. Basic. What I can do is the basic.
That's actually salary, right?
Yes, basic salary.
Comma.
Comma should be there with the decimal point, right? Like if I'm pronouncing like this, 18,547. So I need comma style in this. So for that, I'm just increasing the column width. Now, as per the understanding, just now we have seen how we can select the data part. Control shifted down, control backspace. On screen, I can use this particular one, comma style. Click on it, you can see automatically comma style escape. Or else, we can use control shift 1 to apply borders. Control shift 1 to apply borders. Any other stuff I can do here?
So we can segregate the data starting from 2000 to year wise, date of
That's
joining.
fine, Nikhil, but sorry, my senior official have asked me to just download and send the report. But
Okay.
I have done this particular format because it won't look good. That is the reason.
Right.
Right. So if I do all such thing next after completing a meeting, senior official will call in the cabin and sing a song with you.
Oh,
Who told you to do all that particular stuff? Simple query. Right. Just formatting related shortcut keys we have seen here. Right. I think almost all the topics we have done here. Only this coloring with coloring, we don't have any shortcut key, so manually we need to apply the color. That's fine. So all the particular part has been done. Right, like this, we can work out with this. And now let me take you through one more point here. Almost we have spent more than half an hour here to do this particular format. Actually, I was expecting only 5 to 10 minutes, but it has gone to half an hour, more than half an hour. Right. So now let me go with one more point here. I'm just selecting few records, only few records. I'm just copying it, Control C copy. Now, can I paste my data here towards right side here? Thank you, Kamal, but it is in a flow. We can't go back once again. So you can go through the recording later on. Yeah, my query was I've just selected the data, few records, and I want to paste my data in this particular cell. Can I paste?
I
Yes,
think yes,
Nikhil, Priya.
you can paste.
Yes, can you repeat once again?
I think yes, you can paste it.
If I am pasting, what happens? It look like this. Once again, the old stuff. After
Yeah.
spending half an hour time also, I don't want to do once again that particular stuff. I want the formatted data. Can I?
I think there is also one solution we can we select the first of all we need to select data and
Yeah, I've
click
selected
on
it.
the click right on your mouse and paste it
Okay.
in next sheet 2. Paste it in new sheet.
I don't want to go to page 2 or that's what sheet 2. I want here itself. Can I?
Yes. Sir, that control paste special
Page to special.
and format.
Which meeting lo ఉన్నది?
What
1 hour,
option I
1
can
hour,
use here?
1 hour.
Format.
Formats.
Yes.
This one.
Yes.
Let's see. Just selected that. Click on OK. Because what it has done, it has only the format.
Asha, it is only copied.
I want to with all data. I don't want to waste once again copy paste and adjust the column where change the date format and all.
Sir, we can again go to paste special value.
Okay. Paste special and values.
It will only give the values. Okay. Again.
It has pasted the value, but border is not there. And still I need to do adjustments, formatting. Any other? Here we can see where we are. What about Jay? No answers. I can see three persons, Arbaz, Nikhil, no Nikhil, Pramod and then Kamal, three persons.
Can we use this keep source formatting in the space base special options? Keep all,
Paste to special options.
you
Key,
have paste with all source theme, all using source theme.
this one,
Yeah.
all using source theme. Just click on OK. You can see what it has done. It has pasted, that's
Uh,
fine. But still,
Acha, you wanted these columns to be auto adjusted, is it?
yes, I don't want
Okay,
to do
okay,
multiple steps
okay.
because we have spent almost more than half an hour to do all these adjustments,
Okay.
basically. Right. Let me answer it. So what you can do is select any one of this cell where you want. Go to this paste, drop down. No need to go to paste a special here. Just from on screen itself, you can see second row, second option called as column, keep column width.
Okay.
Keep column width. Source column width as it is. So you can see automatically same as it is that's paste. No need to do any format. Right now, let's assume already this particular data is already there. And I'm taking a printout or XYZ different stuff I'm doing, but I don't want this particular data here on screen. So if I delete like this from a keyboard, the data content has been deleted, but still border is available. I don't want that particular border. To remove borders, I need to go with one more shortcut command to remove. So two steps I'm doing here. I don't want to do two steps. With one click itself, I want to remove it. What it does.
Undo
Right.
it.
Let's assume already it is available. And already this particular data is there. So as of now, we are going with a flow. This particular data is there, so Control Z can be done. But what if the already data is there, and I want to remove that? Got my point, Kamal?
Yes, yes.
Okay. And I have one more similar kind of data. And I want to delete only this particular part.
We have those options in right click. No, delete those particular cells or shift those cells to left, right, whatsoever.
Yes, you can just select the part, right click, delete, shift up or shift down can be done. The problem here is it will, but this particular content will go up and it might disturb some other data here.
Okay.
It's a valid answer, but some drawbacks are there. Without disturbing this below data, I want to remove this particular content. If I do shift up, means this particular content will come up. All right. So let me go with this. Home tab. Here we have one option name called as clear. Clear all. That's it. You can use a shortcut command for that is Alt H E A. Alt H E A. Same. Alt H E A. All right. So almost all the formatting has been done. Hope any new but new learning in this.
Yes, sir. A lot.
Any new
Lot
learning.
of additional shortcuts which we have learned.
Lots of additional shortcuts we have learned. So most of shortcuts which only we have learned in this. All right. So like this, we'll be covering lots of other topics also in further sessions and all. Let me share you what are the topics we will be covering. What is the content we will be covering in this advanced section. All right. So let me take you through the content parts. Right. So we'll start from the initial 2 to 3 days. We'll be starting from the scratch. Scratch because, but as I just now in the introduction itself, as I told, everyone will come for advanced Excel. Some person may aware of Excel, some person may not be aware of Excel, and just with the friend circle and all, and based on the work environment, they want to start with advanced, but they are not familiar with the basics. So what we'll do is we'll initially 3 to 4 days we'll go from the scratch. Right, what is Excel, what are the terminologies used in Excel, what's the extension, right, cut to copy paste, clipboard related concept, formatting part, all these particular start will be working minimum 3 to 4 days, right, hardly it will take 5 days, not more than that. Once we complete that particular stuff, we'll come to advanced. Right. In advance, we'll start with the formulas. What is formula? How to write a formula? How we can, what are the terminologies used when you're working with a formula? How to understand the query and write the formula? All these particular stuff we'll be learning from that, from day 5 or day 6. Right. So what is formula? Introduction towards formula, cell reference, text functions, date functions, statistical functions, logical functions, mathematical functions, information functions, lookups, right? All will be discussed. After completing the formulas, we'll come across this designing techniques like inserting pictures and all, right? Inserting pictures, charts, spark lines, working with filters, filter options, insert options, hyperlink concepts, printing of your reports, how we can take a printouts and all, formula execution techniques we'll be discussing. Then next we'll be discussing about data management techniques, right? As well as we'll be working with this within that data tools, data validation. What is data validation? How we'll write a data validation restrictions and all we'll discuss in that. Then we'll go with this data protection techniques, right? Data viewing techniques. And the last part we'll discuss about data analysis and visualization. Right. So in that, we'll be discussing about pivot table and pivot chart. Once we are familiar with this pivot table and pivot chart, using that pivot table and pivot chart, we'll discuss about how to create a dashboard, the last part of our tree. So to complete entire this particular session, it may take approximately 24 hours. Hourly, I'm telling, I'm not going with a date wise. So it will take approximately 24 hours. Plus or minus can be done later on. One or two session can be increased. Or within that particular time frame, we can complete all. It depend upon the participants' interest, the flow and all. And the timing we are, I think most of you are already aware what are the timings and all. Right. Any queries?
Can you just repeat like what are those batch timings?
Bash, I mean, as of now, this particular timing is 6 o'clock, 6:30, two different timings we are planning. So based on the our participants' interest, we'll be starting the batch.
6 a.m. or 6 p.m. sir?
PM.
Oh, I see.
We have two branches. As of now, two branches we are running. One is at Amipet and second one is at Chikanpalli, RTC Crossroad. Both online as well as offline we are running. Any queries you are welcome to ask.
Sir, when is the batch starting then?
Most probably, if all goes fine, most probably from Monday itself we'll start the batch. If all
Okay.
participants,
So there are
as per the number we are expecting, if we reach to that, we'll start from Monday itself.
so sir, we can opt for two. There are two slots, 6 and 6:30, right?
No, sir. Either one can be finalized. Most probably 6:30 we'll be planning.
Sure.
And Nikhil, would it be okay for you to take it up in the morning, 7:30 to 9 o'clock or so?
Yeah, we are starting a new batches. Shortly, you can coordinate with our front office team regarding that.
Okay. Now, can you just give a demo of uh, the dashboard creations or the data visualization part? That's something we are more interested in.
Yeah, we'll be working with that particular part. Like example, you can we'll be working like this, preparing of a dashboard. So like in Excel itself, how we can work out with a dashboard.
Will you be teaching that morning class also? 7:30 to 9:30 a.m. batch. On this one.
So this is the data stuff. Understanding the data, what type of questions can be done and all, we can work out with a dashboard like this. End of the day, we'll be preparing a dashboard like this.
See, I have two challenges now. One is the point that we wanted to have a uh, in-class in-class training session on to the advanced Excel is that I received data sets from 10 to 12, 20 to 12 representatives. And I wanted to build a database model and automate it so that once I put in those particular spreadsheets, the final output of that report should get generated. That's the first task I'm looking at. And then there are various data sets wherein no the integration of those particular data sets should come in onto your one sheet, and we need to build a database of that as well, which is dynamic. That's the challenge. Second thing I'm looking at. The third one is the visualization of that part, which is the dashboard which you said. These are the three aspects which I'm trying from basically looking at.
Yes, we'll be working with like second as well as third point. But the first point which you have told like automation related, that is totally relevant to the topic name called as VBA, Excel using VBA.
I
So
know,
if
I know.
you're
I
working with
don't
that
require
VBA,
much of VBA onto that. A simple mundane task that can be built down into a database, which is dynamic. That will do the job.
dynamic
I don't
related
have to
is that is
write in code scripts and all.
right. Dynamic related basic stuff is that's fine. But if you're going with the terminology itself, automation, that totally relate to VBA.
Hmm.
All tasks just with a simple click automation regular record whatever regular stuffs are repeating tasks are there, it will just go with a simple shortcut command or simple option we can
Yeah,
work.
we will be assigning a macro kind of a thing to
Yes,
them,
yes,
right?
yes. VBA.
Okay. I would so are we touching some basics upon the VBA as well in these advanced Excel
VBA,
course?
we will just go with the only introduction part, like a recording and playing it of it. And then
Okay.
most of the time, that means if a VBA we have separate course, it will take around 1 month course. It's also a very big ocean. So
True,
it
true.
will take 1 month, more than 1 month, 1 month, I think, 1 month course.
Mhm.
VBA Excel, VBA itself we have.
Okay.
And we will be shortly starting a batch also on that. We can coordinate with our front office team regarding that.
Sure, sure.
All right. If all questions are done, can we wind up with this?
No, what I could see is that we were only discussing about the very basic Excel part of
Yes.
the very basic functions. I just want to look into, if you have some time, I just want to have a peek into like what can be taught over in the advanced Excel part, wherein
Yeah.
you
As,
give in reference. Yeah.
just now,
If
as
you
I
have some worksheet onto that and then help us out, like what would you be walking through, then that would be great.
right. So as I just now shown, because we'll be working from the starting from scratch to all advanced part. This will
Yeah.
be the stuff which will be working, as
Yeah.
well as if you you are existing for the exercises. Let me show you one of the example which we'll be working with. We'll be going like this. So first I will be giving some raw data for you, and based on
Please.
that, we'll be working like raw data will be there, as well as we'll be working the query answer will be just activity based totally.
Okay.
Based
Okay.
on the data, we'll be going with some activity. So this is the data. Based on that, these are the queries we need to perform.
Okay.
Exercises will be there. Every individual exercises will be there. We'll be working on it.
Okay. So again, you mean to say like against each of these class that's being taught, you would be giving on.
Yeah, I will be.
No.
Whatever I am doing, the same exercise will be shared with all.
Okay.
Online or offline, we'll be getting these exercises so that you can do simultaneously along with me, or later on you can do, as well as if you have any queries, you can come back to with the queries.
Okay. Okay. So I just have let me also put this across. I have one very basic question. Like if at all we are dumping in a data which is a 4-year data, let's say from 2021 to 25, wherein there is day wise, month wise, and product wise data. I want to sort that out into item wise, month over month, year over year, um, year over year kind of a summary, let's say. And then so if at all we are looking at sorting it out by a pivot, so the pivot usually takes in the financial year to be from January to December. But for us, it is from April to March.
Yeah,
So
we
how
can.
would I sort that data from April to March for that particular financial year for that 4-year data?
Yes, we can work out using pivot table. Also, we can work out some other stuff. Also, we can. But basically, we'll go with a pivot table initially. We can work out the query whatever you have asked, right? But it takes time because we'll be covering that particular pivot table requirement in the end. Right. First of all, we will be going with the formulas, more focused on the formula concepts and all. And then in between, we'll be going with some with reports. Last part will be covering with the pivot.
Okay.
But the query which you have asked, maybe we'll be covering that also.
Okay. Can I have one small example of the if function data set?
As of now, later we can, sir. As of now, it's done. Later, in sometime next time.
No, I just wanted to see the data set which you have for this if function practice set.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, boss. But we can take it next time.
Certainly.
Okay. So that's all. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
It's up to you, sir.